Konnichiwa minasan, ora KKD Silver, and welcome to... wait, hold on. Something's not right here. Let me readjust this. Konnichiwa minasan, ora KKD Silver, and welcome to... Wait, this isn't right either. Dang it, I gotta do another setup. Hang on. Konnichiwa minasan, ora KKD Silver, and welcome to my first ever Let's Play video! Or at least, my first attempt at one anyway. As you can see, the setup is very, very amateurish. I'm still trying to work this setup right now as we're doing this. I'm trying to be able to get both footage. No, Mom, I'm trying to record something, or at least making an attempt to do something like that. It's okay. As you can see, very amateurish. I'm just trying my best here. I've got multiple setups going on here at the same time. Using my webcam here so you can see my face. I want to be able to you guys to be able to see what the heck I'm talking about and what I might be doing. And also at the same time, I've also got my little setup here of me using a selfie stick. Hey, what's up? And just trying to make sure I can get this footage in proper as best as I can anyway. Because as you can see with how this thing is, just for my footage on the screen here with webcam, it is not easy to do. And keeping the phone steady isn't easy in its own right. But I'm going to try my best. And for my first Let's Play, I'm going to be doing a little thing called Spyro the Dragon! And let's see if I can get this whole thing to work a little bit better. Just move a couple things around. And hopefully we'll get ready. Once I'm finished, I'll edit this during post. You'll see how this works. Now before any comments about you guys pointing out I'm fat, I'm working it out. Last I checked, I'm 217. So let's just do what we can. Yes, I'm at an awkward angle because you're looking up at me, but let's just do what we can. So here we go. Spyro the Dragon, Episode 1. I guess this has to be my first Let's Play now. You'll have to pardon the audio in the background. My parents are talking with my girl and whatnot. Just hanging out, chatting. Classic PlayStation logo. Keep the volume a little bit down because of their courtesy, and also trying to make sure that I can actually play this game. The footage on my phone seems a little bit awkward, obviously, because I'm trying to get the whole TV in frame. So it also looks a little bit awkward, like balancing and whatnot. Gotta get the lighting so you can see what I am doing, and basically also get what the being shown on the game right now. Classic moment there. Okay, Spyro the Dragon. This was definitely a classic of mine, playing it as I was growing up as a kid. And I definitely want to start this over again for you guys so that you know what the heck is going on here. And I will try and make this as interesting Let's Play as I can, and I'm going to go step by step through all the worlds as best as I can. It won't be 100%, I'm not that good at the game. And let's be fair, I'm not exactly good at a lot of these games, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that I get as close to 100% as possible. Just got to do a quick editing here. And that Stuart Copeland score is just awesome. Can't get enough of that music. Whenever I think Spyro, I always think of Spyro. Whenever I think Spyro music, I always think Spyro 1 and Stuart Copeland scores. They're really awesome. Okay, let's get this thing going. You'll have to pardon me as I'm looking through all these different screens. In the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it six? For a dragon's egg.
It's 6 worlds.
We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
Pretty sure it's 14.
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character?
Nasty Gnorc. The G's are silent, you dope. Oh boy.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Oh.
Contained in a remote world.
You do not call Nasty.
No threat.
Don't say the U word. No.
Ugly.
Uh-oh.
That does it.
You done it now. Yes.
Looks like I got got some things to do.
Yes, the game starts and the plot goes out because one dragon called the antagonist ugly. And he just froze everybody up in crystal. And now the adventure begins. Well, right off the bat, we get our first dragon. So let's see what he has to say. Rescue Nestor. Or Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Huh. Yeah. The first dragon in the first 3 worlds only give you the basic information that you need in order to play this game. And basically accomplish everything. Now, in case you can't tell what I'm doing right now, I'm using the PlayStation 3 version, which is kind of like taking the original game and playing it with the DualShock controller from the original PlayStation 1 console. But it's definitely a fun experience regardless. You have the option to use the D-pad, but at the time, the DualShock controller was becoming the more dominant controller. And as you can tell by the controllers nowadays, that's the kind of model of controller that they ended up going with permanently. So I'm basically moving Spyro along with the right stick, and you'll have to pardon my iPhone cam, it's kind of shaky. But basically, you use the left analog stick or the D-pad to move around. You got the triangle and the square button to charge, which I use a lot in this game in order to speed up the process of getting from one location to the next. And even makes chasing down enemies a lot faster. And it also lets me pick up the pace. So basically, the X button is what allows me to jump up and glide. So just basically hit X at the top of your jump in order to glide. Some of these tips will be told to you by some of the dragons, so I'm not going to give you too many tips. But basically, yeah. And your circle button allows you to flame, and shoot a fire attack, basically. And see that little yellow dragonfly, Sparks? He's pretty darn important. And these are kind of simple areas. It's nice to work out. And I really like these earlier games because they actually let you learn some of the controls on your own pace. Some games nowadays, everybody complains is over-tutorialized, I'll admit, but hey, some games intend to do that, and they work pretty darn well. So, next, Rescue Argus.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Again, rather amateurish of the camera angle, I know, but it's the best I can do. But basically, yeah, that's the one time we'll see anything related to a dragon's mouth opening up to open a new world. The only other time that we'll see this will be near the end of the game, and I'm not going to tell you when that is. If you already know, then you guys would know I'd be spoiling something. Ah, come on. Yeah, sometimes you gotta really know when Spyro can really jump. But basically, yeah. Throughout the game, you'll be collecting these gems, and you can find different values. All the ones that I've been picking up so far are simple red and green gems. And each value bounces along, as you can see along the way. The reds are worth 1, the greens are worth 2. There's blues that are also worth 5, yellows that are worth 10, and pinks, magentas, or whatever, that are worth 25. And those are the most rare in the game. Rescued Tomaz.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
That.
The only thing he has to worry about is actually falling into an endless void, a deep abyss, and basically falling into any sort of water. Because in this game, Spyro cannot swim. That won't be available until Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. More on that when we decide to get to that game, okay? Yeah, and I'm showing you every corner of the game I can, and I'll try and show you one world at a time to make it a little bit easier. In this game, it's much easier to do that, because essentially you actually have all the abilities right off the bat, and you don't have to worry about anything. So I've already gotten 3 of the dragons in this place, and I've already shown off a few of the worlds. So, yeah, you got a few of these places, and I'll tell you what, after each of these sections that I finish, I'll I'll end off the episode, then I'll show you the pictures of each portal that we'll be going to. And which ones are available. If they are available at the time, of course, because some places won't actually let that happen. I'll try and get to them as best as I can. I won't be 100%, but basically, yeah, that's how I'll do this setup. Basically, just remodify and just show you one level at a time and see if I can be able to, basically get this whole thing working. Again, I will have plenty to talk about because this is definitely one of my most fond, and this game that's my first ever real good PlayStation game growing up, and I really do enjoy it. So there's at least 3 of the stages. You saw Stone Hill right at the beginning. Here we've got Dark Hollow, and we've got a few other places. And we got Town Square. Then we even got the boss stage that's been locked too, as well as a speedway. So, yeah, I mean the speedway. It takes a while. You believe it or not, in order to get to the speedway, you have to talk to one of the dragons normally. But there is a way to do, and there is a workaround. You just need to know the secret in advance. But for now, let's rescue this last dragon. Rescue Delvin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragon?
Oh man, the pixelation in this game.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
I apologize for being quiet during the cutscenes, but I'd rather like to hear you guys actually hear what some of these dragons are saying. And I mean some of them because some of them will just say the stereotypical, or as to be expected, "Thank you for releasing me" spiel. Yeah, I expect to hear that a lot during this game, because that's how it works. Anyway, here's the secret. Basically jump on all these stone pads, and then that happens. You get the gateway to Sunny Flight, which, if you actually talk to the dragon and magic crafters later on, you will find out is actually, and well, the stones will actually turn yellow. And let me take a look here. 100 gems, 4 dragons, 5 lives. Those purple chests actually contain Spyro's health points. And okay. Well, I'm going to leave this episode right off here. This is actually a very good first episode, I must say, and I really do enjoy this game. It's one of my favorites since I was a kid, and I really do hope I can get to do this a little bit more. If you guys like this episode, well, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you want me to continue playing Spyro 1, let me know. If there's another game you'd rather have me do on the side or alongside this one, like some other people would do, then let me know that too. I'll try my best to work through this 100% as best as I can. If I can't remember right off the bat, expect me to do some sort of lookup so I can be able to figure out where to go, how to get to these locations, and some of that, because keep in mind, I haven't 100%ed this game ever. So a lot of this will just go from my memory, and I'm just going to be this as best as I can, so that we'll only get the best experience possible if I'm able to do it 100%. I may do that as some post-game content, but I cannot guarantee that 100%. And I'm sorry my iPhone cam is shaking. I cannot do this very steadily with a selfie stick, but this is the best setup I got now. But anyway, arigato, minasan, and arigato, minasan. Thank you all for watching, and if you really liked it, make that subscribe button count its sins, and punch that like button so hard it will make it fly. So until next time, thanks. Shooting all. And until next time, I'm Minasan, or the cake is over, and I'll see you in the next video. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video! I gotta do another setup.